Okay, so I'm back here on Chesapeake, and I'm just going to use VI to open up that sample.c program. And this program is kind of primitive in terms of how, there's no comments. All I did is I put one blank line between every line of the code. This doesn't really help me understand what the program is doing. For example, please enter a temperature in Fahrenheit, and then scanning it. Well, those two kind of go together. I'm prompting the user for information, and then I'm getting the information. Then I'm doing the calculation, and then I'm printing the output. Maybe I could add a comment here that is output the results to the screen. That would be a fine kind of comment here. Another kind of comment maybe would be to see, like here I'll add a little double slash type comment that says F means Fahrenheit. I'm just putting a little note here to remind myself what Fahrenheit. How come I can't spell Fahrenheit right now? Fahrenheit, let's just say that. C means Celsius. There we go. Alright, so I just put a little comment there that helps me know why do I call these variables TF and TC. And so, just some little comments like that will just make the program a little easier to understand. And like I said, these the compiler won't even see them. It'll just ignore them here. Okay, these don't hurt anything. Notice I have all this nice indenting where everything's just one tab in. Later we'll have different habits about that, and we'll be bringing things, indenting to different levels, but we aren't there yet. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. And also, if, let's say I just didn't want, maybe I wanted to remove this line of code. I don't know if this is working, and I don't want it to be what stops the program from working. I could put comments around it, and then that line is no longer being seen by the compiler, but it's also still there if I ever need it back for some reason. I'll put it back right now. See, oh, the line is back. I didn't have to retype it because I had commented out. In case it isn't clear, comments can span multiple lines. Like I could comment out this whole part of the program right here, so now everything across this region here is all commented out. That would work just fine. Trying to think if there's anything else I should tell you about comments. Yeah, they're just a good habit to get into with regard to keeping your program tidy and so on. Let me go ahead and close this up. And I'm going to look, I always make these notes for myself, assignment4.text. What do I, make sure I told you everything I need to know. Okay, in assignment 4, you're going to need to make an assumption about the current pressure. The problem in assignment 4 in the textbook doesn't actually tell you to prompt the user for a pressure. But some of the calculations that you're going to be doing require the pressure. So either you need to make an assumption about the pressure, like set pressure in millibars to 1,000, and then just in a comment tell me that's what you did. I decided to assume, or you can go ahead and ask the user to enter a pressure. That would be a lovely way to address that problem too. Be very careful when you're working with that equation for wind chill temperature that's in the book. It's given in Celsius. I believe that the result of that equation is a wind chill in Celsius, and I think the problem in the book, it is actually asking you to then convert that to Fahrenheit. So you're going to compute, let's just say, W chill C using that equation, and then compute W chill F equals, and then a whole, something based on W chill C. Be careful about that. In that equation for wind chill, there's a 2, but it's probably better thought of as 2.0 since it's a floating point number. Notice I'm not telling you in the problem in the book what units to use for your computation of zonal and meridional wind. Your calculation will result in a zonal and a meridional wind that has the same units of whatever you gave, whatever the user used when they entered the wind speed when you input the wind speed. So, okay, I think that gets you all the information that you need. Good luck with assignment 4. Please let me know if you have any questions.